Hey everybody, welcome back to Forget We Said That. My name is Relytan.
I'm Alyssa Riot.
And I'm Legion Lion.
And today we've got another round of 21 questions, this time from our very own Legion Lion. Why don't you go ahead and introduce what your strategy is for our question session?
To ask them.
Okay.
Yeah.
What?
This is kind of interesting.
When Alyssa did hers, we had a lot of fun last time because she had like some really great questions, and of course we had some really great answers.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been trying to like go through some different topic ideas, and I was like, let's just do another 21 questions. And we had a lot of fun last time, so might as well do one this time. So it'll be my version. I made sure there was no overlapping questions, so you won't be hearing the same things. But yeah, question one, if y'all are ready.
I think so.
Yeah.
All right. If you could travel to any time period and why? I put the caveat, but there's no racism, diseases, sexism, or violence.
Well, then there's no fun.
Whoa, too far, too blue, too blue.
Whoa.
I had to put that there because I was like, I feel
Right.
like everyone would try to pick safe answers because
I know.
if not, they would be like, I don't know.
I can only go back so far.
I can go back as
It's like,
long as I
well,
want.
I can
What's
only
gonna
be in like
happen?
one location, which is like a house,
Right?
and never leave that.
Dang, I can't
I'm
wait to
thinking
do
like
laundry, you guys.
1940 something Germany for me. Oh wait, never mind.
Yeah. Oh, that's hard. But I don't know. I would say the 1970s just because that's where all the best music came from, in my opinion. Best music, the way I like to dress, and yeah, I mean, God, really, the concerts, how much everything cost, and without all the things that you were saying, I think we'd be
It'd be
smooth
pretty
sailing.
sick.
Yeah, it'd be pretty sick.
Yeah, what's it called? I was talking to my mom about like inflation and stuff like that. She was like, you know, how much gas costs when I was like in the 70s? I'm like, how much? She's like, it was like 10 cents,
Yep.
dude.
Yeah, you fucking go anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I could work at a cafe and go to any concert I want. I could
Yeah, and afford a
Really?
house.
and afford a house. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I'd probably be in San Francisco working and going to shows. Like that's what I would be doing.
I mean,
Yeah, you'd have to get early on San Francisco because now it's just nope.
Mm-hmm.
right. Well,
People work 3 jobs and still live in their car.
it's the post-war economy, man. I mean, the rest of the world was in shambles, to say the least. So, like,
Yeah.
that's. I just learned about the whole like why San Francisco became like a queer place to be, and it's because it was like the GIs got like kicked out of the army, so they all ended up in San Francisco. So that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
I mean, if I were to take your question super literally, the year 2500, when there is no more racism and everything. I mean, I think I followed the rules of your question, but if you wanted the past, man, I
Yeah,
mean,
you
it's
can go to the future if you
yeah,
want.
right. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I'm a sci-fi geek, so man, I would love to live in the future, just if only just to be like, haha, I know things that happened in the past, and you don't really know. You just read about it, haha. So, but like, I mean, I do kind of want to answer with a past kind of question, but I mean, man, yeah, if you go too far back, I'll just die of disease instantly.
Right.
But you said there's no disease,
Let's
so
say you're immune. You're immune.
I'm
to
immune.
disease.
Okay.
You got your shots.
I will go back
Yeah,
to
you don't get super bubonic.
yeah. I'll go back
Right.
to the medieval ages. That's great. Yeah. Man, it's hard not to say like the 60s and 70s. I mean, man, that's so good. But if I were to like, oh man, to go back to like when the new world, you know what I mean? Like when there was literally nothing here. If I'm immune to diseases, that might be it. The world's your oyster. At least the new world. I'd buy a plot in Manhattan.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, right where like that most expensive like high rise is. You gotta buy it right there.
Right.
Right where they they outline a Central Park.
But there's nothing to do
Get in there early.
if I were to go there. So, but yeah, I mean, I would say realistically, like any time after probably the 1900s, just like like turn of the century or like past that. In a lot of those decades would be just super fun.
Yeah, it would be. Also, I feel like everyone was like on drugs, so they were more
Right.
chill.
Hell yeah. I imagine like what the sky would look like. I bet it was cleaner looking and like
Maybe.
the
Oh,
water
yeah.
was way higher and cleaner. I don't know.
If you go back far enough, sure. I don't know about the 70s. There was a lot of
Maybe
smog.
not the 70s, but going back further. I can
Yeah, you have to go like
imagine.
pre-industrial.
Yeah,
when
yeah.
America was like
And
revolutionizing.
then you'd
There's
be.
probably like a good breath of fresh air.
Yeah.
Cool, like
I
Spaceballs.
hope you like the smell of horse manure.
Oh, God.
All the methane from
Yeah.
everyone owning like 3 barnyard animals, even though they live in like an apartment in New York.
That's just driving to Bakersfield. That's all it smells like.
I would like to go to like either like ancient Rome or like ancient Egypt.
No, he's one of these
Like,
guys that think
I-
about ancient
The
Rome
Roman Empire.
every
Yep.
5
Eh.
minutes.
This guy.
I would love to see like all the architecture that like is pretty run down now. It's been a couple 100 years.
Mm-hmm.
But I would love to, yeah, I would love to see like all the architecture in the heyday. Hopefully, what's it called? I'd get to eat some of their food. Like it'd be like super like basic, right? But
Yeah.
could
it'd be kind of cool to be one of those guys just eating grapes while lounging all the time. Everyone
Yeah.
was drinking wine,
Hedonism, but
Naked fighting.
yeah.
naked fighting. Everyone was like naked Greco-Roman wrestling.
Oh, yeah.
all the guys were wearing eyeliner in Egypt. Happy Pride Month, by the way.
Happy Hard Month.
Ooh. Eyeliner in Egypt. I might be down for that.
Mm. That's it.
I think that's like the earliest recording of like makeup is like Egypt. On like one of the earliest
sense.
like,
Eyeliner?
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
some,
guy
some
liner. I'm
Metro
sure the women
Egyptian
wore the
section
liner too, but yeah.
Hey, I dated a guy that wore eyeliner and I
yeah.
liked it. I don't hate it.
I mean, I put it on all my BG3 characters. All of
Oh,
them,
yeah, like, yeah, I know what
I
you mean.
don't hate it.
I know. It
It,
is,
it,
it
makes
is a
their
good look.
eyes like so piercing.
Yeah,
It's good.
piercing, exactly.
Yeah, dude.
And good news, Legion. Back then, the Romans made it go extinct, but they had there was like a plant that was perfect for birth control, and it's extinct now because they use so much of it. But you could-
What?
you-
That's
Did they really?
crazy.
yeah,
I
so-
did not know that.
yeah. So good news for you, Mister.
That's
Mister.
pretty cool.
Mister wants to go back to the Roman Empire and ogle all the ladies.
Oh my gosh, they would love him. Are you kidding
That's what I'm
me?
saying.
Everyone was wearing like less clothing back
And then you just
It's
have your
probably
little-
because there was no AC, but you know,
And you
it's
have
That's
probably
true.
the fashion
little
as well.
birth control farm.
That's
You're right,
awesome.
though.
Yeah, he's just growing it.
Oh yeah, that'd be my
That's his in.
my crop.
Yeah,
It
exactly.
wouldn't be like corn or like I don't know cabbage or something.
Every brothel has like a patch of that. I bet they did.
Yeah, maybe Alexander
bet
would
they
like
did.
give me a pass.
Mhm.
Like, yeah, we protect his farms from like barbarians. Oh wait, there's no violence. Well, we protect his farms from wolves and shit like that
Mhm.
because he grows all the birth control in the
There's no
country.
violence. Yeah.
That's awesome.
So like none
I
of
like
the
that
wars
there's
would
also
happen.
no violence. To
Yeah, the Roman
animals.
Empire lasts forever.
And all-
Which is for true.
That's
Great.
true,
That's actually
right?
perfect.
They'd have no slaves.
Yeah, that's
No one would
Yeah.
uprise because
Everyone's chill.
everybody's just so
everyone's
chill.
chill. Everyone's in like an indentured
I think
servitude
you
where they
really-
can eventually work it off.
You world
Yeah.
built something so incredible, Legion, without even knowing it. Like a
Yes.
peaceful Roman Empire.
Civ-fived.
Let's do their next campaign in like a peaceful Roman Empire that's lasted like forever. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then
Actually, that's not a bad idea
Yeah,
for a setting.
and then, like,
That'd be kinda
violence.
fun.
Telling you.
then violence infects somewhere. It's like, oh no, what's
Yeah.
that? What's violence? And then we have to fight it.
Yeah.
I'll just say Christianity exists in my campaign, and then that's
Well,
what
then there it
went
is.
wrong.
Whoa, edgy.
Whoa.
Edgelord.
Anyway, next
That was a good
question.
question, thank
Question
you.
number 2. No problem. Well, what was the first job you ever wanted as a kid?
Oh man, I wanted to be a marine biologist. Yeah.
And are you?
I wanted to find mermaids. No, I wish. My
Now she's
dad
a
ruined
human
it.
She's a human
psychologist.
psychologist.
That's right.
Whoa, that's pretty close, really, when you think about it.
Yeah,
Gotta replace a
dude.
couple letters.
I wanted to do it so bad, but like my dad was like my biggest hater, right? And I was probably 8 years old, and I'll never forget what he said word for word. He I was sitting in the back of his truck, and he turned around and he was like, "What do you want to be?" I said, "Marine biologist." And he was like, "Alyssa, nobody needs to know the percentage of algae on the San Francisco coastline. That's stupid." I was like,
What is a
okay.
specific thing?
I know. And it always stuck with me, dude.
Man, that's sad.
I was like, what?
This is the sad corner of the show.
Yeah.
No,
and it just blew it.
That's funny because, yeah, it's just so specific. I'm imagining in my head that, like, there's, like, some guy he hates that was, like, trying to, like, legislate, like, algae control, and he was like, no, nobody.
Fuck him.
Yeah, nobody cares.
Yeah, and I talked to people before, and they were like, actually, that information is important.
Yeah, that's
you know?
super.
Yeah.
Like,
It
Actually,
makes up
we
a
do
lot
need
of
to know.
oxygen, algae.
He didn't
Right,
even make
yeah.
a declarative statement. Like, it is important to know how much. Like,
Yeah.
like he didn't say like, oh, if it's too low, who cares? He just said like nobody needs to know the amount. It's like, wait a minute,
yeah,
what?
the percentage.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Dad.
Yeah, this is the we're past Father's Day, so this is okay.
Yeah,
it's fine.
You can dunk on fathers. They had their time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you like work with more animals, or would it have been like more plant life and like maybe environment and stuff?
I really just wanted to like study fish and get down there and see them. Like my favorite thing at Monterey Bay was to touch the sea cucumber and just the ocean to me is just so beautiful. Like they say we know more about space than we do about the ocean.
We do.
Like any chance I get, I'm down to go to the aquarium and swim in the water, and I just wanted to be there and be a part of it. And it would have been cool to do. Like I wanted to go to Cal Poly and go to school and stuff, but obviously my life went a different direction. But I talked to a girl who was going off to do that, and she was just like, "You really got to be good at science and math, dude. It's hard."
Yeah.
I was like, "That's not my
Imagine.
strong suit," so it probably wouldn't have worked out anyways. But
Yeah.
I'm still gonna go to the aquarium any chance I get. It's fine.
Have you played Subnautica?
No, I haven't.
It'd be a good
Yeah,
one for you.
you should play that.
I might
Oh,
have
yeah.
to
Basically
stream
all
it. I might
underwater,
have to stream it.
all in the ocean.
Yeah.
No, we're trying to get her to play Dark and Darker.
Right.
I
Oh yeah,
know.
that's our new thing. Yep. We discussed that
I
last
did
stream.
download a new game last night, though.
Okay.
Yeah,
This is-
it's a
Ooh.
new mystery game.
Such
Nah.
good content.
When
for
are you
a
gonna stream
podcast.
that?
Yeah, we do. Oh.
Well, I was gonna do it last night, but the kids were just up my ass yesterday.
Mm,
Like
tea time.
I was in the room. Yeah, they're on summer break.
Mm-hmm.
So Hattie, especially, I don't know what it is. She's been sleeping next to me this entire week, like, and
Yeah,
I
you were
just
saying something about that
Yes.
the other day.
and like she got new sheets for her birthday, so I washed them, put them on her bed, and last night I was like, "All right, go sleep in your Hello Kitty bed." And she was like, "I don't want to." I was like, "Too bad, get up there." So she finally went, and like during the day, like I'll have to like shut and lock my door so I can have some peace. But she's still
Right.
like knocking and being like, "Are you done in there?" I'm like, "I'm just sitting."
I can relate. I feel like I have a lot of similarities to that when I was a kid. Not really so much that, but I had my phases where I didn't want to like sleep alone.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
They're just bored and they want to be around me. Like,
Yeah.
Even during the day, dude. Even during the day, like I'll come in my room from the living room. Here comes all the cats. Here comes Hattie. Here comes Mar and Brandon. And then Brandon will just sit here in my chair and then fall asleep. And then I'll go out to the living room and sit in the living room by myself. Here they
You're
come in like a
magnetic,
parade.
Alyssa.
Leave mom alone.
Never.
Yeah.
Then here's Legion.
But just
Here's Legion.
what's it called? Just send both of them to camp right now.
I know, right?
Have Amara take Hattie with her. Just both ship them out the camp.
I tried to convince Hat. She does not want to.
Ugh.
So,
Really?
yeah, she's at my brother's for a couple days, and then Amar goes to camp tomorrow. So I'll have like a day alone.
Nah,
Love it.
Yeah.
not with the cats.
Nope,
Cats
that's
still-
true.
They
Yeah.
still marching.
Still your shadow.
Yes, every time.
What about you, Akko? What's
Yeah.
a dream job you wanted as a child?
I mean,
A kid.
I remember. I mean, like unrealistically, I definitely like. I have a Cubs shirt on right now. I wanted
Yeah.
to be a
Mhm.
baseball player for sure.
Be on the pro team.
Yeah, I mean that's like super like yeah, which reminds me of I don't know.
What position would you play?
I I think ideally I would have played like I don't know. God, that's a good question. Like shortstop, but I would never be. I think like again, realistically, outfield probably would have been fine or something. I guess I have to be kind of fast for that. I wasn't a good pitcher or catcher because I have no talent.
Oh,
Maybe
hush.
first base might have been a good fit for me. I really idolized Mark Grace. He was a Cub. Any baseball heads who are listening would understand. But that was fun. I mean, a flight of fancy. That was my young kid thing. I actually did have a bit of a point where I wanted to study biology. I mean, I thought that was really cool. I was very like like, how do you explain it? I was like science brained, you know what I mean? I was like, I want to know everything about the natural universe. Very the atheist. And, but I mean, and then like when I studied in school, and I guess this is still a remote possibility, but it would be like, I like to be in like, I studied like international relations. So I always thought like working for like some sort of like, place, just kind of like a outreach. Oh, I don't know what it'd be, almost like an ambassador. You know what I mean? Or something similar. You know what I mean? Just like some sort of like diplomatic kind of like position. I think that was kind of where I was, and anything's possible. But no, I think it's yeah. And nowadays I want to be a streamer when I grow up.
Professional streamer.
Yeah. What about you, Legion? What did you want to be?
Actually, funny, like similar to Alyssa and I guess Aqua, I also wanted to be like a scientist
Weird.
researching animals. Less ocean type stuff, but like more like me going to the Amazon rainforest and discovering new species.
Studying spiders.
Yeah, like that, like any insect really. Like there's like so much different species of beetles and stuff like that, and I feel like every now and then we're like, wow, we haven't seen that bird in like 10 years. Like this.
Oh yeah.
Right.
It's kind of crazy. Like
yeah.
I wanted to be that guy that like basically found them and then like studied them for like 5 to 7 years, enough to like write a report about it
That's
and
so
like ship it off.
Researcher.
Yeah, be in the field. Or at least like be the guy that would the photographer that goes along with the
Right.
researcher.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would have been a sick job too.
Oh hell yeah.
Also, like just like a cool way to just travel, because like
Oh, hell yeah.
if your research team gets funded, right, you're just traveling to different places, remote locations, kind of learning about like the environment and also just learning about animals. I would have really liked that. I even had like a mini like kind of, what's it called, microscope set. It's like for kids.
Sure.
It wasn't really the best thing, but I used to collect samples, as I called them, like little like leaves or petals from something or grass.
Yeah. I used to
And then I would just look it under the microscope.
I used to dig
and, like
through
write
gravel.
down notes about it.
I used to dig through gravel to find like little fossils. I found like one or two that were like really good.
That's so cool. I used to catch butterflies.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I love that. Can you imagine being that guy whose job is to go to the rainforest and take pictures of like every species of butterfly? That's so cool, dude.
Also, like being able to name an animal would be awesome.
God, that'd be so cool.
I've often thought like Latin scientific names were like bad for animals, in the sense that like a lot of animals are going extinct, and like you got to get people interested in like preserving and creating sanctuaries for them.
Yeah.
So I always wanted to like name like new species, like fun stuff, so people like they can get like attention grabbing. Like there's a peacock spider called like a thunder muffin or something like that. The scientist who discovered it just wanted to name it that because she thought like more people would be interested.
Yeah, that's
so I was
funny.
like, yeah, it's a great idea. But yeah, I wanted to be the guy in the field, going up mountains, sleeping on the jungle floor.
That's cool.
Trying to avoid spiders.
Absolutely.
Also, there'd be some great stories coming from that, honestly.
Hell yeah.
I mean, I actually, like, not that long ago, and I can't remember what it is, but I did read, like, a story about basically field researchers doing some stuff, and it stuck with me enough to remember it now. Like, there's some cool, like, stories that could be based on that. That's pretty fascinating. I wonder if there's, like, some good accounts written, like, about, like, field researchers, and, like, I bet they can write some good books. I wonder what's all out there.
All right. Or like, there's got to be like a podcast where someone interviews these guys, right?
Oh
that'd be pretty sick.
This one right now. Let's go.
This podcast, yeah. I'll find one. Actually, that wouldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah, we should
I'll look into
we could
finding a guest like
could
that.
probably just find somebody on Twitter. They'd love to come on a podcast.
All right, question 3. Oh crap, it's been 20 minutes.
We're fine.
We won't go through these questions fast. What game got you into video games?
Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider?
Yep.
Miss Square Boobs Laura Croft?
That's right, brother. Yeah.
Was it the same Tomb Raider you played on stream a little while back?
Oh, yeah.
That one? Oh.
Yeah, the original TR1 on PlayStation. Yeah. My mom would play it a lot, and then I would try to play it, but it was too hard, when I was a kid. But then, I don't know. I think it's just nostalgic for me. Like, I remember her playing and getting so far, and then I would have my own save. And then when I was a kid, like, we'd watch my mom play, and, like, she, Lara would be swimming and, like, almost drowning, and we'd be, like, holding our breath, like, oh, God. Yeah. Or, like, when she'd fall and scream, and it was my mom. I can never forget my mom being like, her scream is so awful. You can hear her body crunch at the ground.
Have you played the recent ones?
Oh, yeah, I've played all of them.
Those death animations are crazy when she falls on, like, the spikes and shit.
She's like, ugh! And you're like, stop
like it goes through her head sometimes. I'm like, bro.
Yeah, dude. It's fucking brutal. Yeah, I'm huge in the TR community. I've watched a ton of people play. That's where when I first started streaming and I would play Tomb Raider, like I made friends with a lot of people. Like I made friends with Badass Games, and he actually took me to the Twitch partner party.
Yeah,
he was on YouTube and he would do the gameplays of Lara, and I just happened to be on Twitch one day and be like, I wonder if Badass Games has a Twitch, and I found him like a couple weeks before TwitchCon, and I was telling him I was going, and he invited me, but a lot of people that watch me when I stream today are from the Tomb Raider community.
Why didn't we start a Tomb Raider podcast? What the fuck?
Oh, bro, yeah, I could talk about Tomb Raider all day, and they're way better than me. Like, I just like the game, but these guys, like, you'll see like DJ Fool and God, I can't even think of names right now, but they like DJ for one, like he'll help do mods and stuff. There's a whole thing where people make their own Tomb Raider games. Like he voiced some, and he would send me the games. You can play like these modded out Tomb Raider games, and it's really fucking cool. Like you guys, you'll have to go find him on Twitch, DJ Fool. Yeah,
link it in the show notes.
Yeah. I will for sure. Yeah,
because I didn't quite know that. I mean, maybe I don't know. That's really. I didn't know you were a celebrity, a full-fledged celebrity.
I'm not, but I'm just like I'm into the community.
Yeah,
huge.
I get it. You're part of that cool niche community. I'll give you that. That's cool as hell.
The TR Discord.
The TR section of the internet.
Dude, Bernhardt, my friend, he can play the Tomb Raider games blindfolded. That's how he knows the map so well. He'll blindfold himself and go through the levels.
Hello, Summoning Salt. Can we get somebody to do a video on our buddy here?
I'm telling you, I'll link these guys.
Sure,
and
yeah.
I'll remember to do it.
My answer is so much less exciting.
Sorry.
No, it's cool. No, it's good. I guess when I was a very small kid, I guess I was a proto Twitch guy, a Twitch chatter, because like I would often just let like one of my friends just play a video game because I was entertained enough just to watch it. Honestly, it was kind of I would play once in a while, but that when it was like a babysitter type thing. You know what I mean? So
right.
So that was kind of like my first introduction. I was pretty young still, and then I got an N64 at one point, and that was pretty mind blowing. And much like most people, I think like Super Mario 64 would be my formal introduction. You know what I mean? Like my own video game that I got to play myself. And pretty much a lot of those. Star Fox was huge, and Mario Kart. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
The N64 era was pretty influential on me. I didn't do much more Nintendo. I think after that, the biggest game for me was like Halo. You know what I mean? So, I mean, again, I'm like the most basic gamer. ever. It's like, and 60, Super Mario 64, then Halo. But I mean, I played other things in between there, and eventually I did get a PC. The Sims was huge for me. Just kind of chilling when I was younger, kind of playing that. So maybe the big three, kind of like
Sims.
Yeah, exactly. Kind of like that's like the big three for me. So, but like, and then after that, it kind of just kept spiraling. Oh, Roller Coaster Tycoon was also huge.
Oh my gosh.
But I don't know if that didn't really answer your question. But I guess the answer is Super Mario. But I wanted to give a little more context.
Okay.
For me, it's kind of similar to Aqua. It's 3 games, which I like played over like 3 different friends of mine's houses. It was Metroid Fusion.
Okay.
It was Halo 1, surprisingly, and Street Fighter. I feel like
yes.
I played like a lot of games growing up, but they were fun, but I wasn't like into them the way I was into these 3 games because I feel like something about Halo and its story, and it's like the first shooter I ever played, and there was aliens, and there was like your cool chief dude, and I just remember like because there was no like co-op at the time for Halo, just me and my friend just swapping controllers. Just trying to beat levels, or like, oh, if we die, like we'll swap then, things like that. For Metroid, probably art style. It's like where I like learn to appreciate like how games are designed to look a certain way.
Game design.
Just like the 8-bit graphics on the Game Boy, and like the color palette, and it was like another like alien thing where like there's like creepy like Cthulhu monsters like walking around, and you're like this cool badass space marine, which is a female. That I didn't know Samus was a girl until like I don't know, like somewhere in the game she like takes off her helmet. It's like a big surprise for me.
I mean, yeah, I know was it the final scene or whatever where all her armor comes off or something? I can't remember now. I don't think I've played it enough. But okay, that's interesting. That's an interesting perspective. That's fun.
I didn't know until Smash Brothers Brawl when you could choose Zero Suit Samus. I was like, Samus is a girl.
Samus.
Yeah.
She a female. She a bad bitch.
Yeah, and then everybody's like, oh, let me pick her.
I always used to pick Peach for Mario Kart.
Yeah, I don't see why not. I do Toad motorcycle 150cc.
Well, I mean, yeah,
that's where I chill.
Yeah, no, yeah, I'm just talking 64 because I'm basic. And that also reminds me of when I did play Halo. It was so like back in the early 2000s. I played Halo Online on the PC. That was so fun. That was a formative time for me. And I remember, maybe I was biased or maybe I don't remember right, but I remember I was not that bad for like a 13-year-old.
Oh my gosh.
I think the time I most took Halo seriously was like Halo 2.
Sure.
Because that was like where people like land the most that time, where people just bring their Xboxes, like system link the whole thing, and we all have like a 16-player match like at Zanzibar or whatever. I feel like that's when I was like the best, because like there's always like competition, like or we'd always like try to like compete for things. We'd be like, oh, what do you want to like wager? And it was like the most like mafia thing, except for like drugs and money. We were like putting down like fruit snacks and like oh, you can borrow Pokemon for like 5 days. That's my wager. My Pokemon cartridge.
Pokemon Blue or Red.
That's funny. Oh my gosh.
That's fun. I think that's what also like my love of like fighting games came from too, is probably like Street Fighter. Like, that's where I like got my competitive bone. I feel like my whole family is very competitive because they're all into sports, all of them. They all played like some sort of like basketball or like softball or volleyball, like all the way from like when they were kids all the way up to like right now when they're adults. They still like they're still competitive at family get-togethers. But for me, I was like, I'm not really good at any sports, and I'm like really short, so I have like 2 things going against me at these family get-togethers. But fuck, I was like the best fucking Street Fighter player in my family. Like I would always just like challenge my family to it.
I think there's a
like,
Pixar movie about you.
I just beat their ass. So that's where like I finally like learned to like be competitive like the rest of my family, just like in a different field.
That's very that's wholesome as fuck.
Yeah.
I have some competitive family members, and I'm just not competitive. I don't care.
It's my brother. He's so competitive. I'm like, whatever.
Exactly, me too.
All right, fourth question. If you could create your own holiday, what would it be, and how would you celebrate it?
What the fart? That takes a lot of thinking.
Oh, okay. Well, I can
Not for
start.
me.
I can
I already
start
thought
then.
of mine.
Okay, you do it.
Well, like,
Go.
I don't know. Like, what didn't the Romans, bringing it back to the Romans, didn't like who's the god of wine?
As you should.
Yeah, I know. as you should. Yeah, dude. Like, I don't know. I would just have like I would definitely. It would be like a harvest celebration, but mixed with like an alcohol like celebration. Like, it's kind of Oktoberfest, I guess, but it would be different. And I don't really know why. It would just come at a different point in the year, maybe. Like, yeah, I don't know, or even like a springtime kind of, maybe a springtime alcohol festival. I don't know. I would have to think more about it, but I don't know. I've always had, I don't know, a reverence for if I were to make something up, just a really cool god to worship, and I think like the Roman god of wine. I can't remember his name right now, but I
Yeah,
apologize,
I think his
Mr.
name is
God.
Greek. It's Dionysus in Greek mythology.
Dionysus. Yeah, okay. Greek mythology. I'm pretty ignorant. I'm so sorry. It's like it's everything in. I actually am a little better at like Greek mythology than others, but I don't know why I went with
So
Roman.
am I, but mostly because of Percy Jackson.
Oh, mine was because of Age of Mythology. Oh my god, I love that game. There's another game for you. Call back to the last question.
Actually, I think they're re-releasing it on Summer Games Fest. They like re-announced that they're really re-releasing that. So
Yeah,
I'm kind of excited,
that's
honestly,
cool.
about it.
Yeah. Dionysus. I would update Dionysus to be like I don't know. We'll make him cooler, or I guess he's already probably cool enough. The god of wine, but he's also gonna get like he's also gonna be like, oh, the god of other alcohols too, but not necessarily just drinking. Yeah, eating too. It would be an Oktoberfest in another time of the year. I guess that's how to sum it up. I hope I gave Alyssa enough time to think about her answer.
Yes. I would probably do. Okay, so it's once a year, annual holiday. I would want to just like celebrate women, and like I think it would be cool to like.
I changed my answer.
I would like to celebrate men, actually.
No. I want to celebrate women. I hope they. No, never mind.
Yeah, I think it would be cool for like women to like occupy like some tropical area, like an island, but only women, right? And we can all be like naked, like to swim and fucking chill and cook and just be around each other without like anyone's eyes on us but each other, and then like we could like fucking do each other's hair and nails and just bullshit, and like, oh, that would be so
That's
cool.
Interesting. How it's like a mecca, a women mecca pilgrimage.
Yeah, like I have some friends.
yeah, pilgrimage. People would travel.
You could just like it's like an Eden, a Garden of Eden with only eaves. You know.
Eves.
Yeah, dude.
Evens.
I've got some friends. They're so fucking cool. Like, they go on vacation together. These girls, they're super punk looking, right? But they go to like lakes and beaches and stuff like that, and they find like a secret like area, and they are only in bathing suit bottoms, you know, and they swim and hang out and shit. I'm like, I want to do that. I want to get in shape first. They don't give a
Just
shit.
go to
but
Spain.
Like, right? I want to do that. Me and my friend Holly were just talking about that. I'm like, I want to get in shape and go topless somewhere, you know?
Yeah,
It's my goal.
I lived near a beach that was, when I was in Spain, that did not require tops. And there was, I think, a nudist beach not that far, and I never visited. I kind of wanted to.
I want to do that, but just women, you know?
Oh, I see how it is. I want to do it with just men, okay?
Women and men.
You go right ahead. I would go to a just men beach because I know that they wouldn't be looking at me.
Oh, makes
yeah.
okay.
They'd be like, get those tits out of here.
I don't know. Bisexuals
Go to the
exist.
women's side.
That's true.
This is just segregation on the nudist beach.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So I guess what I'm saying is, on our vacation in New Orleans, I'm just gonna be
It's-
topless, and you guys have to deal with
I
it.
guess.
It's not
Somehow.
Mardi Gras yet.
I mean, you're
girl.
gonna get so many beads that I can't even imagine it. So you can.
It's September.
I'll take your beads.
Yeah, in the middle of September.
Hmm.
It's okay. We have some from last year.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably.
That's funny because right before we started streaming, like I was just like getting out of the shower and stuff, and I told Brandon, I was like, I should just turn my camera on. And
Heyo.
he was like, Legion would turn his camera off and Aqua wouldn't. He's like, he would not care.
Oh, I'm glad I have that
Legion would be
reputation.
all gross, and
I'll
Aqua would
look
just
at
be
you
like, whatever, do whatever you want.
I don't even know. I
Yeah.
Look at you unexpressionless.
Yeah, that's what he said. He
Straight
said
into your eyes.
Aqua would be nonchalant, and Legion would be like, what are you doing?
That's not question, young
Yeah.
lady. I would pick I would do like a gluttony thing. Like there'd be
Oh.
a whole day where all the food is free, all of it, and we'll have it like state funded. So like if restaurant people want to still like work, they get like triple the pay because everything
Ooh.
would be
So
free.
they could help.
Yeah, yeah. Just a way to so for people who've been meaning to go to fancy places,
Oh.
or if there's like a place you haven't been, like I don't know, like a Jamaican place or a Greek place you always want to eat at,
Oh,
but
yeah.
just never were motivated to, since it's free, you definitely would find the motivation yourself to go there. That's what I want. I want some way to feed everybody
Oh,
equally.
to try different things too.
Yeah.
Like,
I was gonna call it Harvest Day, but then I feel like it's too close to
Well, that's-
Thanksgiving.
that's what
so
I was
feel
Buffet
saying.
day.
yeah, either buffet day or Glutton's Eve or some shit like
you know
that.
what? Me and Dionysus, we'll talk it up. We might be able to come up with
Yeah.
something for you too.
Yeah, shoot, you can go grab the most expensive wine, and any wine you want on the top shelf whiskey, whatever.
You buy mine.
You guys can
Like-
cater our holiday. That's the only
Yes,
time you
well,
can see
yeah.
all the naked
And
women.
that's what I'm saying. Dionysus, maybe he's like a god that can come to your island to serve wine. You know what I mean? It
Right.
just seems kind of fair, and then I could be his assistant.
Right, you and Legion.
yeah.
They're caterers, guys. It's okay.
Yeah, exactly. Because that's
I have to wear a blindfold while I'm serving trays
Just feel around.
with my walking staff. Yeah. Hope I'm not bumping into anybody.
I hope I am.
Is this a coconut tree?
He's just
Watch out for crabs.
Jesus.
Wow. I don't have anything witty enough to say for that one.
Yeah, I feel also for anybody who does heavy Costco grocery shopping, that'd be a field day for them. They'd fucking go in there it's a Black Friday and just fucking just grab anything from the shelves.
That'd be
1,000 cream puffs from the freezer or whatever.
I thought you were gonna say cream
Yeah.
pies.
Oh, that too.
That too.
That too.
Whatever you want. Dude, there's
Mhm.
some bomb ass Costco desserts. Everyone
Yeah.
check out the dessert aisle there. Even their
Mhm.
croissants that are factory made are some of the best croissants.
They smell
I've
so
had.
I don't go
good.
there. And
Yeah, they do.
I don't go there enough to know. I know what you mean. I do know that when I there's the Costco subreddit, and every Thanksgiving it's everybody's all the pumpkin pies are gone or something. I can't remember what it is.
Yeah, they freak out.
Yeah.
I make my own.
Hell yeah. That's
Yeah,
what
my
I'm saying.
auntie makes it.
Mhm.
Actually, I fund her for it because I want one for myself.
Right.
so I actually pay her a little bit to get myself my own pumpkin crunch pie that she makes.
Who
Yeah,
makes
I
that?
make his
My
auntie.
auntie.
Oh, okay.
I make pumpkin pie cheesecake for the girls. They love that.
God,
My grandma
I
made a
love
good pumpkin
pumpkin
pie, and we have some good pumpkin pie. I don't know, it's good. We make some good stuff too, but my grandma was pretty good at it.
Aw.
I know, we used to be the
R.I.P.
late
Grandma.
It's okay. It was a long time ago.
Honestly, I could probably on the Gluttonous Day or Glutton's Eve, whatever I called it. I could do my death row list in that whole day. That'd be awesome.
Your death what?
Sushi, steak.
Oh,
my
right, yeah.
death row meal
Mhm,
that
your
we
death row,
did
yeah.
that one podcast.
Yep.
I could do it the whole day. That'd be super sick. Man, I probably
Gluttony
have
Day.
heart problems after that though.
Just execute
Yeah.
me on Gluttony Day. That's all I want.
Right?
Dude, it's the shit. I wish we went there. that heart attack restaurant in Vegas.
Oh, I know what
where
you
they
mean.
like cook
Yeah, for
everything in
sure.
lard and everything has butter and shit in
Oh
it.
God.
Yeah, and like a couple people died there.
I
or
mean,
went to
I
the
was
hospital.
cool.
I'm
I
not
was cool
sure.
with Guy Fieri. I think that was a good middle ground.
Oh yeah, we were gonna go there no matter
Yeah,
what,
yeah.
honestly.
That Reuben was
Same.
smacking.
We had a good view there too. Shit, I wish you could have gone to, Alyssa. That
I know.
it was like the one celebrity restaurant. I'm like, yeah, like
I
what
know.
the pasta doesn't cost $60? Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, next question. Question number 5. I know Alyssa asked for your childhood celebrity crush. But what is your current celebrity crush right now?
Hmm. Who is my celebrity crush right now? God, I think I would have to
Elizabeth Moss. No, I'm just
say
kidding.
Lenny Kravitz.
Ooh.
Dude,
God.
how old is he again?
He's like close to 60, I think.
Dude, and like I remember on Twitter, like someone posted him like doing a workout, and he was like fucking cleaving shit, and he had abs and stuff like that. But he was like wearing leather pants on
Oh
that
my
workout,
gosh.
like he had like a trainer. It was like a gym that was kind of full, and he's like wearing leather
Mhm.
pants while he was like doing them. Like, I mean, you're cool and in shape, but what the fuck? Why?
Cause he's hot, dude. Yeah,
I feel like
he's
that's so uncomfortable though.
It is. Yeah, he's crazy, but he's always been in really good shape. I've always
Yes.
loved him. Like when I was a kid, my mom.
He has good genes. He doesn't look like he's aged at all.
He's beautiful. His ex-wife Lisa Bonet is beautiful. Their daughter Zoe Kravitz is beautiful. Oh
Mhm.
my gosh. But when I was a kid, my mom used to listen to him all the time. That's when I first fell in love with him. I saw him in concert. And just recently, he came out with a new album, and he's been posting on Instagram a lot. And I'm like, oh my God, he looks so good. So I'd probably have to say Lenny Kravitz.
What ethnicity is Lenny Kravitz? I never actually.
He's African American and Jewish.
Ah.
Yeah. I think. No, just kidding.
You know.
Search up IMDb or not IMDb,
Mhm.
like his wiki.
I absolutely know.
For the longest time for me, it was like, was it Gal Gadot? Whatever the hell, however you
Gal
say
Gadot.
it.
Wonder
I feel
Woman.
like it's not Gal Gadot. I said it like that for so long. I feel like you pronounce the T. It doesn't matter. It was a long time for that. I've softened on her a little bit. For whatever reason, Kate Beckinsale keeps coming up for me because
Huh.
I don't know.
Another person who's aged really well.
Yes, that's the thing. Like if you're
Still
looking
fire.
for like the older woman, man, yeah, you could swear she's like 20. I swear to God. There's some others. It's hard for me to like just come out with it. Like Emma Stone is such like a charming like personality. Like
Mhm.
any person with that personality, I don't care who you are, just helps that she's gorgeous. There's
One
probably
of the cooler Emmas in Hollywood.
Yeah.
yeah, there's probably others that I'm not thinking of that I'm gonna kick myself for not thinking of. But that's a pretty good kind of spread of it, like kind of my current or my past, current, and also current. So, yeah, I don't know. How about you, Legion?
Ana de Amaris.
Oh, wait.
Do I know that?
I don't know. I'll link a image of her. You've probably seen her. She was in what's it called? Knives Out.
Oh, right. Yeah, no, I
But
love
yeah,
her too.
She's a beautiful Mexican, or
Yes,
sorry, Cuban
that's-
Spanish actress.
That's someone
Oh,
who I
okay.
would also that's someone who I would kick myself for not thinking of. Ana de Armas, yeah.
Yeah, dude. You know how like some people like are just like so like beautiful. You're like it kind of hurts your
Yeah.
heart. Like, ugh.
No, it's the same.
Mhm.
She definitely is in that realm. She was in
Yeah,
Blade
I've never
Runner.
seen a bad picture of her.
Blade,
yeah,
her
in
role in
as
Blade
well.
Runner is so gray. Knives Out
Yeah.
is awesome. Is also amazing.
Yeah, Knives Out. She was in. Ooh, sorry, I kind of fucked up that link.
I know
She was
who it
in,
is.
like,
so I'm
she was
good.
in 007
Oh right.
as
yeah.
well. She was in that weird Apple movie too. I never watched that.
And I'm the guy who always says he
But-
likes Latinas, and you got me. You
She has
scooped
the most
me.
beautiful like bright brown eyes. I'm
No,
like,
she's-
every time.
she's smoke.
And also like
Smoke show.
Alexandra Daddario as well.
Oh, great choice. Great choice.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
another one of those girls. I'm like, oh,
I know.
See
Oof.
her.
Too hot.
That's Gal Gadot to me. Like when I would see her, I would just fall over. And some of those redheaded celebrities. I don't know if they're redheaded.
Yeah,
I have a week.
Karen Gillian.
Karen.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Dude, there's like so much. What? Like,
I
who
feel like
else? Zoe Saldana.
I don't like referring to them as like that redhead, but I mean, sorry, I just can't think of
That
like
one
every
girl.
name on earth right now.
With the gams.
I like Rami Malek. I think
Dude,
he's super
have you
hot.
watched Mr. Robot?
No.
You need to. It's
I should.
fantastic. I need to do a retrospect.
Yeah.
We need to do a podcast. No, I'm just kidding. I need to
He's
rewatch
he's
it.
Egyptian, right?
Mhm.
He's Egyptian. Yeah,
Mhm.
he's so pretty. I dated a Persian guy that looked almost identical to him, and he was fucking.
It was
gorgeous.
Rami actually. Just say it was Rami.
Did you know
Okay.
Did you know they used to wear eyeliner in ancient Egypt?
Oh, I know, right? Oh
I
my
just
God.
thought of that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man. You know, I know like sometimes it might be surgery and a lot of makeup and some good lighting, but every time I look at like some pictures, I'm like, oh man, why don't I look that good?
You're beautiful. Shut your mouth. You both are. You and
Oh.
Aqua.
Oh, don't even. Okay, thank you.
He's all. I already know that.
Honey,
He's
I
really
didn't even
conceited,
need
guys.
your approval, honey.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next question. What is a bad habit that you had to overcome?
I haven't overcome any of them.
Fuck. Have I overcome it? Lying. No, I'm just kidding. A bad habit.
I'm
that I
a
had to
procrastinator.
overcome. Oh, that's a hard one.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I would say that's my biggest like character flaw. Like, and I'm kind of good at like doing the thing where you have to like scramble, but it's a shit way to live. I've gotten better in some ways,
Mm-hmm.
but like,
Mm-hmm.
definitely like procrastination is definitely something that kind of haunts me like a gruesome phantom.
Me too. Even in school, like, I don't do it as often, but I still do it. Like, I know a paper's coming up, and I'm like, and then it's like the day before, and I'm like, 6 pages, let's go.
Me.
It's stupid.
Yeah, it is so
Yeah, I
dumb.
still do it.
But like all of a sudden, sometimes things are coming to you at those moments. You're like, I would never have thought of this if I were just sitting here 6 days ago or whatever.
Yes, dude, my best work comes from panic and terror.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's just- I'm like, okay, now I'm in a rhythm here. I'm good.
Mhm.
A bad habit that I had to overcome. I think I'm at the peak of getting over it now is just putting myself out there. I'm always like giving a hand, like lending a hand, or putting myself out there, or like saying yes to things that I don't actually want to do. I've been doing that my whole life because of my childhood, but I'm now at this age, finally I stopped doing that. Like,
Right.
it's hard, but I say no finally more often now to things that like I really just don't have time for. Yeah.
It's important.
So I guess it's like I'm not letting myself be as available as I used to be.
You need to be
Yeah,
available to
more
yourself.
me time.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm. That's always good. Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, it's probably a few things. Procrastination is a good one. I'm good at setting goals and overcoming them. But the only thing I did wrong about it was like putting them like all like I have to do this all 1 week.
Right.
So
Yeah.
or like I have to do this all today, and then like the anxiety and like the stress that comes from you like completing stuff, or if you don't complete it, like how you feel depressed about not being able to reach
Yes.
stuff. Yeah, procrastination is a good one in the sense that I figured out how to effectively do my scheduling so I don't feel overwhelmed
Right,
by the
that's
stuff I put
important.
on myself.
Mhm.
Because like as much as like I have like stuff like editing the podcast, streaming, working out, things like that, I also have like cut time for like I thought about this idea for a little while. Let's like work on it a little bit, or if even if it's like something simple, where like it's like my birthday, like for instance, I'm like, yeah, I should probably look up the available times for this restaurant and not like just the day before or the night before to see if I need like reservations for that place.
Legion's birthday's coming up, everyone.
Yeah, if you guys didn't know. So yeah, like figuring that out. The rest is probably like health stuff. Like I feel like from when I can remember up until like high school, I just drank juice and and soda for every meal. Water was like a distant family member that we didn't like or cared about or even acknowledged. So finally dropping that once and for all was really big for me, and I feel much better about that. And then the other thing, actually, you know what? I'm still overcoming it because it's still not really happened yet, is fixing the sleep schedule. I feel like I get
It's never ending.
more. I feel like at least 3 out of the days of the week, I actually have like good sleep. Like I've set up all the right conditions. I got my ASMR. Like I finally found something in my life that actually like is a placeholder for music, because music's just too crazy to listen to sometimes when you're trying to go to sleep. Mattress is good. It's not too hot. Blanket's good. Like I have stuff that put me to sleep. Sometimes it doesn't happen. Sometimes I just get like super anxiety from all the thoughts in my head of things to do. But I feel like I'm slowly overcoming that. It's coming along.
Have you tried weighted blankets?
I have one.
Yeah,
That's great.
Yeah, I have one too. I like it.
Yeah. Feels like a hug.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know where it went though. I had it, and then I don't know where.
That happened to me too, and I finally found it. It was
I
great.
must have I probably left that at like a family member's
no.
house when I was like,
They're just enjoying it.
Yeah, they're enjoying it right now. They're like,
like it was probably like New Year's. I'm like, oh, I'm not driving home,
Yeah,
so
I hear you.
I'm just gonna crash here.
Right.
no, that's relatable as hell. I mean, I actually had really good sleep lately, but like my schedule is still all over the place.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Yeah, like freaking one night I just couldn't like sleep. Like I just couldn't like get my brain to turn off. So I just played like Baldur's Gate till like 5 a.m. and then went to work 2 hours later. Worked an 8-hour shift afterwards.
God.
People thought I was high because my eyes were like so red.
Like I just couldn't go to sleep. It happens. Sometimes it does happen that way, and you go, "Well, I may as well fucking get up." You know, I can't sleep. I may as well just do something.
Shit, man. Like,
And then you'll be tired later.
Yeah.
Right. Like I've scrolled through Twitter as much as I can, and I feel like the rest of the YouTube stuff can be background noise. Let's play a video game.
Yep.
X amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Next question. If you could be part of any TV show family, which family would it be?
TV show family.
I know Legion's gonna say Modern Family.
That's why I'll save my explanation for last.
That's a tough
Cosby Show? No, wait, never mind. That is a good question. It takes some thought. Cut this part out. I'm just kidding.
Let's
God.
put cat jingles there.
Oh, I mean, I guess I'd be Al Bundy's son.
That's so funny how like that ties into my answer.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Really?
Married with Children, baby.
Yeah,
Except,
it's the same actor. in
yeah,
both
I
shows.
guess I'd be the child. I guess I'm not married with children, but you know what?
Mm.
I'd love to work at a shoe store in a mall.
And insult all the Karens.
Yeah, you're right. Only the I don't know. Yeah, maybe I
The
wouldn't.
bitchiest of them.
I don't know. That'd be. You know what? I think I could handle the Karens. You know what I mean? Like I'd be like, "Ma'am, you're so right. You're so beautiful, but I can't give you your money
I was
back."
talking to Alyssa about it. I was like, "No register, please."
Next register, please. Good.
All I can think of is cartoons.
Oh yeah, well that's perfect. Rocco's Modern
Good
Life.
shit.
I could see you right in there.
Throw it in
I'd want to
there.
be in Adventure Time.
Oh.
Love it. I would love to live in the treehouse and go to all the kingdoms. Are you kidding me? I love that show.
I was reading like a theory about that being like a post-nuclear war, like
I
world.
think it's pretty much.
I didn't know
that,
I
actually.
think the creator said like something like that.
Oh, there's a whole storyline on it. Yeah,
I didn't.
it is.
I never deep dived into it.
Oh, I watched the entire thing.
Wow.
Yeah, it is. It's post-nuclear war.
And everyone has like superpowers now.
Yeah, it's so cool. It's such a sweet, sweet show, and oh god, it's so sad at the end. But yeah, something like that. But like a real family, I don't know. Like I've seen a billion different shows. Like I could think like maybe the Gilmore Girls because they live in like that cute little town and like everything's so easy and happy, and yeah, they only create their own drama by dating idiots. But you know what I mean? Like something like that.
That's a plot to like Seventh Heaven too.
Right? Yeah, because it's like a teen mom raising a girl, and I was like, oh, that's like me, you know.
I was thinking, what does Lost count? I want to be with Lost era Evangeline Lilly. That's my not family. That's my girlfriend.
My family, actually.
That circles back to my crushes, my celebrity crushes. I think I mentioned it last time.
What about you, Legion?
Well, Modern Family.
Oh,
wow. I'm so sorry. I was just trying to riff. I didn't mean to spoil it.
It's very Zoomer of me because I didn't pick like Fresh Prince or like Married with Children or even like Full House.
That was because I like you with Modern Family is probably me with Married with Children. It's like the perfect age for that.
Yeah. It's like one of the shows like that'll have like in the background. Honestly, like I like watched like the whole season again like last year ish, just playing Deep Rock and having it like go by.
Guys, whenever whenever we're in a Airbnb, he always puts on Modern Family streaming in the morning, and honestly, I love it.
Yeah. Cut to me in San Diego like cooking breakfast and then watching.
Yeah, dude.
What all
it's like, oh man, I haven't seen this since 2010. Oh, this is a great episode.
But yeah, it's like another one of those things where like the family drama just gets solved miraculously at the end of the episode
for no reason,
but also just like for no reason at all. It's like, but also like cool family.
It is.
Know?
Yeah.
I feel like you get like a lot of different like influences in your life through like Phil and their family, right? He's a very like fun-loving guy, and like their kids are always so different. And then the gay uncles like Mitch and Cam
and Mitch.
I have a new answer for my celebrity crushes: Sofia Vergara's.
Oh yeah.
And then of course you have like the rich granddad who like always hosts the family cookout in his like nice ass house. Who could probably like bail you out of any situation.
Yeah.
I just like the dynamic of everyone, and I'm assuming that they're as funny as the writers made them when I live with that family. So it'll just be jokes all around and sarcastic comics just being thrown all around. I'd love that environment.
Damn, you need to be part of my goddamn family. I have some. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I guess I don't have any gay couple family members, but there's some family members that like show up at Christmas time that are like, wow, this could be a sitcom.
Where's your show on TLC?
Exactly. The like pre-modern family.
Pretty much.
I guess it was pretty modern.
Right.
It was between Married with Children and Modern Family. That's where my family is.
Postmodern family.
Postmodern. Oh, that's just it. That's where we're living right now, where it's like Gen Z.
That's what we're dealing with.
Yeah.
All right. What's your biggest pet peeve when it comes to social media?
Oh God. I know. Do you want to hear it? I'm fired up.
Wait. Alyssa's about ready to go off. You can see it. There's like a fuse lit. It's coming from the other part of the screen, and it's going. And okay, go ahead, Alyssa.
Oh my God, bro! These stupid ass influencer couples and their fucking videos where the boyfriend infantilizes the girlfriend. I hate that shit. I hate that shit. There's this one in particular, right? His girlfriend was pregnant not too long ago, And he always talks to her like she's a baby, and she acts like a baby, and I hate it so fucking much. Like, she is always giving him these puppy dog eyes. And he goes, "Oh, what's the matter, baby? What are you craving today?" She's like making this stupid snack, like, that's like 3 simple ingredients, and she's like, "It's my homemade little recipe." He goes, "Oh, baby wanted a snack. Oh, you're so cute." You know, shit like that.
Mhm.
And like the ones that wear like the big sweater, and they barely have their fingers coming out of the sleeves, and it's like what is this one? He buys his girlfriend like this big, it looks like a turtle shell, and it's actually like a blanket. And he goes, "Oh, look at her." And she like runs to the couch and like hides under the thing to look like a turtle, like hiding. And he's like, "Oh, it's so cute." Shut up. I hate that, dude. I hate the infantilizing of women.
Oh, well.
Yeah, do you think it's like do you think that's actually like their thing or their fetish, or is it just for like for social media points?
It's
attracting a different audience. Or that audience.
This ties into my answer. It's rage bait.
I hate it.
Rage
so
bait
much.
is my biggest pet peeve. It's when, when people just like, and it's so obvious when it happens. People will literally just say the stupidest shit, and they expect people to engage. So I'm 99% positive that's what's
Twitter,
happening
man.
with wait, what?
Infantilizing.
Infantilization of women. Right. Like, that's so...
Vandalization of women.
It is.
It's vandalization of... Sorry. But no, that's rage bait. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I'm sure there's some dudes out there that think that way, but there's no way that's not like rage bait. They're just trying to get you to say, "What a pig."
I fucking hate it so
I mean,
much,
but I agree. I agree with you.
It's just what they do. Like, it's a normal thing, and it happens. And there are TikToks where people do talk about it. The women are like, "This infantilization is so fucking annoying." Like, it basically, it goes back to like sexism, because they talk to us like we're children, like we don't have an adult brain and can't do for ourselves.
Oh, it definitely happens in real life, for sure. I just think it on like TikTok, like there's always going to be that guy that says, or like that couple that says like, "I'm going to treat you like shit," and we're going to get so many views.
Oh God, they think it's
too.
cute. They do all these like cutesy things, and they treat their girlfriends like toddlers, or like they dress up like little girls, and the boyfriend treats them like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's just a thing.
A
and
minor?
I do. Yeah, a minor. Like, I've seen it
God,
too.
that Kendrick concert was sick. Sorry.
Yeah, right.
No, I did watch clips of it. It was
Me too.
pretty cool. I'm so sick of that song, but I watched the concert
True.
and I was like, "That's pretty fucking
hear you.
sick." And I like Drake. I was like, "Oh fuck!" But yeah, no, that is my biggest pet peeve, and I was just talking about it recently. I showed Brandon clips of this couple. They always do it, and I was like, "After she has the baby, who's gonna be treated like the baby?" And he's like, "That's fucking gross, dog." Like, ugh. It just makes me angry.
Mm-hmm.
You asked.
No, I love the Alyssa rants.
I'm sorry. I know Legion's
Sorry.
face is like, should I have asked?
Nah, actually, I had you in mind for it.
Really?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's a great
What's
way to
gonna
like
make
to
her
start
mad?
a Alyssa rant. It's perfect.
Bring out something that's been bothering her for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Rage baiting is a good answer, Aqua. Like,
Yeah.
I hate people who intentionally say some dumb shit so
Yeah.
they can get told by a million
It's
people.
just like-
It's the worst on Twitter.
They want comments.
because,
They
like,
want comments. They
yeah.
want engagement.
Dude.
Yeah, like on Twitter, it's the worst because you get you get monetization through engagement. So everyone is
That's what
just
I'm
saying like
saying.
some stupid
And
ass
that's
shit.
for most like social media.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
Yeah.
not all,
Yeah,
but for most it is like like as long as you can get engagement, that's the best thing.
Mm-hmm,
I think
yeah.
for me, it's bothering people in public. I hate that shit the fucking most.
There's
Doesn't
stupid
matter-
pranks.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's like a fucking prank or like fucking like interviews with the guys like the mic's like, "Hey girl, so what's the biggest pickup line you ever
Oh,
heard?"
that's the
It's
alpha
like,
male
God.
feeling, yeah,
fuck
for sure.
Yeah, it's like, dude, shut the fuck up. No one wants
Or,
to talk to you.
Rate me fucking 1 to 10. Why'd
Yeah.
you rate me a 4? Shut up. Shut
It's
up.
like that's like
you asked.
that's also attention seekers baiting rage baiters to make rage bait.
Nah.
Because like I know there's like
It all
Reddits.
comes back to rage.
Yeah, it's like
And I
mean,
have all
to-
the
in
rage
my
I feed
opinion, people can
Mm.
disagree, but like yeah, like I know on Reddit there's like selfie rate, like there's another a subreddit every like month with like rate me out of 10, and it's like, oh my god, it's attention seeking, like, oh, it's so horrible, like, I don't know. And then you have and then that's, like I say, that naturally like rolls into like people who are like, I'm gonna rate her 1 out of 10 and say she's an ugly B word, and then it's like, okay, great, now that's rage bait, you know what I mean? And so it's like a never ending cycle.
Oh god,
Right.
it's the worst.
For recently, for me, it's like streamers who will bother people in public. Like,
Oh, did you see
because
the girl that pushed that lady into the lake?
Yeah, and she started drowning. Yeah.
Mhm.
What?
Oh, you haven't heard of that?
Yeah, yeah, it was a
Oh.
Kick streamer. It wasn't a Twitch streamer, but yeah,
Stream.
she just for getting like her viewers excited and like getting more
Yeah.
viewers to her channel. She was like just trying to like bait people to do stuff in public.
Uh-huh.
And then like when she got called out for like that whole situation because like the fire department came to like save the lady and all that. Like she
Yeah.
was like, well, they were saying we were being a nuisance. Like as she was in the water, like treading water, she was like, well, these people were telling us we were a nuisance, so we had to leave. We were told to leave immediately. I'm like,
They
no,
weren't.
they weren't. Like
Yeah,
you watch
you
all
can
the
see the
fucking
clip
clips
that they just bailed.
Oh my god.
And she's taking no responsibility because like
Jesus.
why would they? They're like 2 brain cells away from just.
That's what I'm
being-
saying.
For
No,
real.
and it was
Brain
so funny
dead.
because she was surrounded by like 3 dudes that obviously,
Yeah, who were like defending her.
Yeah, that
and,
were
and they were like, even in that situation, they were like, "Wait, this is gonna show up on Twitter. It's gonna look really bad." But they're like still like snickering and like laughing a little
because
bit under their breath.
they wanted her to reward them later.
Ugh.
Mhm.
God, you know what pisses me off too? Like, I know, like, sometimes, like, I'll, like, suck my teeth. You know, it drives Legion crazy. I'll be like that, whatever.
Only on the podcast.
I know, I'm sorry. It's habit sometimes. But I don't know if people notice it, but I do, of course. These girls, they do, like, the up-close videos. They're, like, talking on TikTok or whatever. But everyone, and I think I've talked about this before, but they keep doing this tongue click like they've got veneers. Every fucking girl does it. I don't know if it's a Gen Z thing or just like a thing, but everybody keeps I know, I like touched the mic. Everybody keeps clicking their tongue like they've got fake teeth or something. They're like, so anyways,
Weird. Oh, I don't
like
like
that.
that. Don't do that ever again. I'm just kidding.
it's like at the top of it's like the roof of their mouth, but I swear to God, it sounds like they're pretending like they have veneers. They're like just like, so anyway. Oh my
Ew! Why would you even? Okay. I
That's
will
the,
say,
the wrong side of ASMR.
right? Yeah.
I don't like it.
I will say, if we're talking about internet like pet peeves, here's the thing: when people are on like commenting on something and they type should of instead of should have, or would of
Ooh.
instead of would
Oh.
have, that gets me
Okay.
very mad. But yeah, because I can. Another thing that makes me mad is like when someone says shoot, now I forget. They say
Oh, you're saying should of, not should have, like
right. So yeah, for that
Okay.
example, it's like, yeah, I should have done that, and I should have.
Oh,
You know what I mean? And if
got
I
it.
type that,
Mhm.
you know what I mean? The word "of" that makes me
Got
mad.
it. Yeah, I don't like that either.
Yeah, I forgot my other one, so whatever.
Sorry.
You're
I was
good.
like,
No,
wait,
no,
what
it
is
was actually my fault. I forgot it before you said anything.
Okay.
That was just an add-on. I hate should have and should have, or would have and would have.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a grammar Nazi. I don't like it.
Hell yeah! Oh, wait, well, don't. I disavow Nazis. I hate them.
Yeah.
Hell yeah for Nazis.
Hell no.
What's your favorite character from literature?
Ooh.
I got one loaded.
Okay, and I was a huge fan of Stephen King's Dark Tower, and Roland, the main character. I think he formulated a lot of what I think of myself. At least I try to emulate. But it's he's a gunslinger from a weird alternate reality, and also a lot of the characters from Dark Tower. I think I was into that series, so I think that was formulative in my young age. I think I at least learned good lessons. He's a literary character that I resonated with.
Huh. I don't know. I have to think about that. You go ahead, Leighton.
Okay. Well, I mentioned this earlier, but Percy Jackson.
Okay.
I think that was like the first like full series I like read as a kid was like the Percy Jackson, the Lightning Thief series, the Olympians.
Read it.
Yeah. I liked him. He's a demigod. He's the son of Poseidon. But mostly, Rick Riordan like wrote him to be kind of like really scared like within the first few books, and I almost didn't like him because of that. But it's cool to see like growth. Between like every single book, he's like learned more. He's more mature about himself in the situation, right? He adores his friends. He loves them. Like he's in camp all the time, which I thought was cool. I know me and Alyssa were talking about camping, but yeah, yeah, same thing with Aqua. Like learning from his example of even though you're scared, it's okay to be scared. Like courage doesn't come from being like not afraid. It actually comes from like being scared. And just trying to do right by your family and your friends, despite the bad family members, always trying to be there for the people who are there for you. And also, I guess, just cool adventures. Like, I always thought, like, one of the coolest things about Percy Jackson is that he would go, like, across, like, the United States. And, of course, like, in the book, they're, like, important locations because, like, oh, like, Medusa's there or, like, the Olympians are there. But it was always, like, them, like, hitching a ride on the road, or maybe I shouldn't say hitching a ride on the road, but they would like always take trains and they would go all to these like cool locations, which in the book they were like, Vegas and like Los Angeles and stuff like that, just with like Greek things. So like I learned to be like a little bit more adventurous and like try new things. That's maybe cool. Not hitchhiking, but like explore.
There's some similarities there. Like I know with what I'm saying is like there was a lot of that. There was a lot of like going to different areas and like in at least the Dark Tower, it was kind of funny because they would go to like alternate versions of different places, and I think Vegas or like something like that. They would take a train. There's a certain book that's entirely based on like taking a weird like conscious like train, like AI train somewhere. It's a really good book. And so, like, I think it does. I think it, like, originates in, like, Vegas or something. Like, there's a lot of that, like, desert crossing kind of thing, which I think is also kind of, like, a huge, underrated kind of, like, a literary thing where, like, people take big trips across, like, the desert. And I love that. I love that kind of thing. So, yeah, that there was a lot of that in the Dark Tower as well. That's good. It's pretty good. Hope Alyssa has thought of hers now. Oh, there's a little cat on your shoulder.
Yeah, that's Nanners. He's a little
Puss in Boots
guy.
is our favorite literary character.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I keep going between like one of my favorite books or series that I read was of course the Harry Potter series.
Harry Potter. I was gonna say that as a joke too.
Yeah.
All right.
Because I grew up with those, and the books and the movies, they grow up with you, because they get older and the situations become scarier.
Shit gets fucking depressing.
It's real.
Nazi wizards are running around.
This is the last time you'll ever see sunlight in the Harry Potter movies.
Right, yeah. I guess it just resonated because, home wasn't great for me either, but then, like, you're the happiest when you're with your friends and you have courage and strength when you're with your friends, and I think that's one of the reasons why I loved it. It's like I guess I always thought like getting older would be better. Like the magic in the world is out there. I just have to find it. Yeah, pray Harry Potter.
Still waiting for your letter to come from Owl.
Dude, yes. All the time. If my cats don't get the owl first.
I mean, they're probably at least they might be a wizard that transmogrified or whatever.
Yeah, dude.
Turns back into a dude.
Yep.
What the fuck, Alyssa?
Some dude with like no pinky. It's like what?
What? No, I still have never been to Universal Studios. I want to go to Hogwarts.
Shit,
yeah.
So
Okay,
bad.
maybe
I'm
Florida
be
should
that
be
person
hit by
that
a
cries.
hurricane. Fuck.
Right.
We'll do a stop. You drive there, and I'll like fly to like Los Angeles. We'll do a stop at Universal, then we'll go to
Yes.
New
You just
Orleans.
can't admit
I want to go.
you can't admit to being bisexual at all because they will kill you
That's true.
in Florida.
Dude, I still kind of want to play Hogwarts Legacy, man. Fuck.
I mean, I won't,
Part
I
of me
won't
just,
blame
like-
you. I do think that since JK
I'll
gets
say
a
I'll
cut,
say fuck JK in the description of my
yeah,
stream,
that's
but
actually
I want
fair.
to play
Yeah.
it.
especially if you get it for like fucking like free or like at like a huge discount. Fuck it.
I want to be in fucking Ravenclaw.
Fuck
dude.
JK
Fucking
Rowling.
house.
Oh yeah, I forgot about all that stuff.
I mean, not that no, not necessarily fuck Harry Potter, but fuck JK for real.
yeah, her as a person, yeah, but the universe I will always love, and I will be the adult that cries when I go to Hogwarts for the first
All right,
time.
that's actually huge. I would love to be there with you.
As a janitor, they hand you a flying mop.
Oh my god, I'm home. Like I saw a video of a girl going, and she like
Yeah.
falls to her knees and starts
I
crying,
won't quite
and
be that way.
a character comes up, with the accent. He's all, "Welcome home, my dear." He picks her up. I was like, "Oh my god!" That's
I
so
would.
cool.
I just want to drink a butterbeer and like wave a wand and like have some things explode in Ollivander's.
I'm definitely-
Ollivander's shop, and that's all I
Yeah.
want.
I'm definitely
Alyssa's
going
about
to
to spend like
Ollivander's.
$150
I will
on
spend
her,
$150.
her
All
house
of it.
appropriate robes.
I have one, thank you, and it is
Oh.
Gryffindor.
Excuse me,
Yeah,
honey.
yeah. After my aunt passed away, we got a lot of her stuff, and she has the Gryffindor robes and a wand from Ollivander's. I was like,
What?
holy shit!
Your aunt sounds kind of
Yeah.
cool.
She
late
was
aunt.
awesome.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, Nikki was dope. So I have all that stuff in the garage, safe.
Cool.
Is your house Gryffindor?
Yeah, it is.
Ah,
of course.
Okay.
Gryffindor's so basic. Just kidding.
Oh, I'm sorry. What are you,
I-
Slytherin?
yes,
People
I'm
in
high.
Gryffindor lie about their test.
Honestly, every other house is kind of embarrassing too. Maybe not Ravenclaw.
Ravenclaw, baby.
Yeah, Ravenclaw's pretty
Ravenclaw's
based.
cool.
I like it. I'll be Ravenclaw, but I'm not that smart.
We
I
hate
think
everybody and
Lamar's
we read books
Ravenclaw.
all day.
Yeah, read books. That's kind of what my thing. I'm always science fictioning. Like, do you think the Ravenclaws like read a lot of science fiction? They'll be like, oh, but I could just magic that. But it's like, no, it's a computer. It does it already.
Aqua's a Hufflepuff. You already
I'm
know.
a Hufflepuff. Yes.
Is Brandon taking this? I'd be interested to see what house he's going in.
I'll have to ask him. Yeah, I'll have to ask and see what he is. I think my brother's a Slytherin. Makes sense. And of course, I'm the Gryffindor.
I'll be-
Yeah,
It's
from
like,
all the
hey.
childhood stories, he's definitely Slytherin.
You know what? I'll take the bullet. I'll be the mandatory, Hufflepuff. Okay.
Fucking Gary Malfoy over there.
Oh yeah. No, I'll be Malfoy too. I'll be Malfoy the pure. What?
Actually, I switch houses. I'm going to a different school, that all-girls school. That's where I'm going.
Oh well, I was gonna say I'm gonna go to the school of 1945 Germany. Fuck you.
Oh Lord.
I'm just kidding. That's in Minecraft. Fuck Nazis. I hate them. Literally.
All right, next question. What's an activity you get pulled into that you do not find fun at all?
Activity that what?
You get
That we
pulled
get pulled
into, like, by your
into.
friends or your family.
Podcasting.
But
God.
Oh, every Christmas, my family has to do some sort of stupid ass game where we do something and we like get little knickknacks, and it's like, okay. Sometimes it's okay. Sometimes there's little shots in there, whatever. Like a lot of times it's a unwrap like this plastic ball, and there's like things wrapped inside of it. And other times it's like playing flippy cups, and we like, I don't know, we get something each time we flip a cup or something. I don't know, each time we win a round. And it's like, it's funny, it's fun. And that's what I was talking about earlier. I have like this really competitive section of my family who are like way into like trying to win everything. So it's like my dad's, I guess it's my dad's sister's like family. And they're like weirdly competitive. So like we're trying to unwrap stuff, and they're just way too into it. But it's not like bad. Like I love them. You know what I mean? It's just like I'm not that into it. You know what I mean? Like you can take the Fireball shot and the $10 Panera gift card. Like it's okay. It's cool. I don't need to do that. But that's what I get roped into. Like every December 25th. So you'll know, or 24th, I guess, or 25th. You'll know every Christmas Eve. I'm playing some stupid ass game. I don't really care about.
But probably any like family event or a holiday event that isn't hosted by me. I don't want to go. I'm like, because like if it's hosted by me, you know, I know what food's gonna be there. I know what time it's gonna start, and you know, I know pretty much when everybody's gonna leave. You know what I mean? So like, if it's not hosted by me, I'm like, oh fuck, you know. I don't know who's all gonna be there. Like typically, like for Christmas, I've already made it a rule. I'm not fucking going anywhere, so you guys can come to my house. But for years and years, we would go over to Amara's grandma's house, and I think it's been like the last 4 years. I've been like, I'm not fucking doing that anymore, and they were just like, why not? I'm like, because I don't want to, and they were like, oh, all right. So I'm like, I don't want to. Don't get me a gift. I don't want to fucking go over there. I don't want to deal with anybody. Like, I'll drop the kids off. They can get their presents, and I will pick them up later. And then Brandon and I just chill here.
Yeah.
We'll watch a movie, do whatever. Yeah, but it's events at other people's houses.
I hear that. I hear that.
You lack control. You need it in family events.
Yeah, and you know, there's just people I don't want to be around, and like I said, I finally stopped being like, oh, I'll do this, but now I'm like, I don't want to. I don't have to. I'm not going to. So
yeah, I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky that my they get along pretty well. So
that's good. That's Mara's family over there.
Oh, good. Me and Mara.
Yeah, I don't need to fucking go over there. Yeah.
Gotcha.
For me, it's I mentioned this a little bit earlier, like sports. When the family wants to get together and do fucking sports, man. Holy shit, man.
I'm so glad that my family doesn't want to do actual
those
sports.
Those people will be like,
no.
Yeah. Those people will be like, like, damn, it's a little bit like 2 hours before lunchtime. Let's all like do like a pickup game of like full on like baseball, like with every inning. I'm
God,
like, what the fuck?
Well, okay, that would be cool.
What is your family, the Cullens?
Excuse me, I'll be DH. No, but yeah, I have the same family that I'm talking about. Like is super into hockey. I'm so glad they don't like make me like gear up for hocky every year. Holy shit!
On
my
the
family
ice.
will. They'll play street hockey.
Oh my God!
They'll have like some random ass sticks that they'll take out of their garage that I don't even know where that would be, honestly.
I'm so surprised that my family doesn't take out hockey sticks. They're so into
cool,
it.
Though.
I mean, it's kind of cool, but man, that's so much
but, like, to the competitive question, that's where it gets the worst.
Yeah.
Do people argue, or are they like, no, fuck that?
I'm gonna.
Or like,
I'll kill the ref.
They'll do like they won't like full on yell, but they'll do like the passive aggressive thing. They're like, well, if I was ruling that, it would be a touchdown.
I'm
guys.
sure. I'm sure.
Okay.
Shut up already. Shut the fuck up already.
That's so cute, though. Like, what a cool thing, like, as a family to actually do that. 'Cause I think every once in a while, like, if my family, if they didn't act like jackasses, if we did that, like, played hockey every once in a while, that'd be cool, you know?
Yeah. I mean, it is kind of a nice, for me, like, it's kind of a nice middle ground where we just play silly games, you know what I mean, on, like, Christmas Eve. But at the same time, like, at some point, it even gets to me where it's like, TJ, you're gonna come and do this, and I'm like, I don't feel like it. Like, it's just like they'll have like 3 rounds of this flippy cup, and I'm just like, I just want to like enjoy my fucking drink, my whiskey.
Yeah, to be fair, Gary and I can't play anything together. We get too ridiculous, and he cheats. Gary, you cheat. You know you do.
Got him. He's
so
listening.
We can't,
I get it.
Yeah, we can't play board games and stuff. I know he cheats. You know,
True.
and I tried to tell Lauren, and she doesn't listen. I'm like, stop trying to get him to play games with us. He can't.
That's funny.
We can't even play Secret Santa because Gary and I ruin it for everybody. We'll guess who everyone is by process of elimination.
Just do White Elephant. Just get the worst gifts. That's what we do.
I know.
Yeah, White Elephant is funny.
We ruin everything, so I guess we can't play
I
games
should
together.
really hang up one of my white elephant gifts. It's just like the worst painting ever. I should hang it up behind me.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude, that'd be fun.
Good. I might.
That'd be really funny.
Hmm.
All right. What's your favorite type of dessert? Or I should say, what's your favorite dessert?
Angel food cake.
Mm.
You answered that so quick.
I can answer
Yeah,
it
go
quick too. It was on my death row meal. It's a dream cake,
Yeah,
which
that
is
was mine
basically
too.
chocolate cake, except it's instead of like chocolate filling, it's like actual whipped cream. I fucking
Nice.
love that shit. It's got like chocolate cacao sprinkles, like sprinkle on the back of it, where the frosting, not frosting, the whipped cream is. I'm probably gonna order like a full fucking size one for my birthday and slowly eat it over the course of the week. I
Hmm.
feel like my stomach's gonna kill me, but it's fucking worth it. I love that shit.
Hmm.
I mean, if I take my pills, and usually it's not even that big of a deal, but I'll take a cheesecake.
I love
if I'm
cheesecake.
honest. And like
Love
it
it.
honestly doesn't even have the worst effect on me. But I might need to
Yeah,
take like a pill, like a lactose pill for that.
a lactose pill.
Yeah. Also, I mean, in the same vein, like an ice cream cake is also super welcome.
Mm.
Honest, well, okay. And I guess if I'm gonna say one more, but my mom from Father's Day made my dad a dump cake, and it was like,
Ooh.
but it had like lime, almost like cause key limes.
Mhm.
Also, I guess I should mention I've been sometimes taking shots of tequila, but also because I have these key lime slices that I wanted to try with it. My mom bought a key lime limes, and she made like a cake with it, with yellow cake. That's really good. And like a
Ooh.
lot of things with yellow cake, like even like a dump cake. There's a lot of yellow
Mhm.
cake stuff that I really like a lot. So
Huh.
I don't know, almost anything with like yellow
It does
cake.
stay like, I feel like yellow cake stays like moist
Yes,
longer than a lot
it's
of
Yeah.
other
very
cakes.
moist. It has like a somewhat neutral flavor, like, but it's like also flavorful. It's a really good balance between like a lot of things. You could put a lot of things in it, like a lot of like whipped cream, like kind of combinations, or like different maybe like juices, like key lime,
Mhm.
like juice is really good. There's a lot of things you can do with it. So yeah, that like it's not like my very favorite, but you can do a lot with yellow cake.
Mm.
Just for your information.
Okay.
All right, next question. There's a zombie apocalypse happening.
Oh, I've never heard of
You
this.
get to pick 3 people to team up with, and I kind of split this up. So if you want to do like your dream team, you can, or if it's people you know, you can also do that too.
Team up with. Of course, Brandon.
Mm-hmm.
Because we've
And
talked
Hoggle.
about this. Yeah.
my
right?
my options
So
are
we-
Legion Lion and Alyssa, right?
That's right. Yeah. Because Brandon and I have talked about this extensively since we first met, what our plan would be. So
Okay.
we're already on board.
All right. There's,
Yeah.
there's the family like it's like the fire routine, except it's
Yeah.
the zombie
Mhm.
routine.
We've got a blueprint going. Other people that I know for sure that would survive and keep me safe. My mom's boyfriend, Brian.
Hell yeah.
And probably my brother.
Hell yeah.
Hmm.
He'd humiliate them with his biting words.
That, and he was an ammunition specialist in the
That
military.
doesn't matter
so
so much. I
Ah.
don't care.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. He's scrappy.
Yeah. Oh, that's totally. Yeah. I mean, jokes aside, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, I do have a friend. I love him, Eric. He's a nurse. He would probably be so valuable
Ooh, yeah.
in that.
Medic.
Mhm.
Mm.
Fictional people. Roland. No. That's a good question. I don't know. Like I have my nurse friend. Actually, I have a couple. Like I have a lot of real life friends that are nurse friends. Like I could almost come up with a dream team for whatever reason. I just have a lot of nurse friends. I don't know why.
Heal force.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. It'd just be a bunch of nurses and me who can. Well, one time I like shot a pellet gun. I could totally like kill everybody. I actually wait. I have one friend. I haven't talked to him in a while, but Paul. He was a medic in the army, and also
Ooh.
I guess that's pretty much it. Yeah, he's a medic in the army, so he could probably protect me. Love you, Paul.
Yeah.
I can't think of
Hit me up if
much.
they're zombies.
Yeah, I can't think of much else like fictional wise. Like the most like the Terminator.
Just Dr. Manhattan.
Yeah, the Dr.
Yeah.
Manhattan.
Yeah, that is my
Yeah,
teammate.
Arnold, and
Daryl Dixon
yeah.
from The Walking Dead, of
Yeah,
course.
Daryl Dixon.
Yeah.
Exactly. I guess that's my joke. So everybody, yeah. What about you, Leisha?
So it would be one of my uncles. He's like a very outdoorsy
Oh
guy.
shit, one of my uncles
Like
too.
he's always like the one like when we're camping or whatever.
yeah.
He's like he has everything set up already for everyone.
Dude, that's my
basically.
uncle too.
He's
Dude,
in-
we have the same uncle.
So
Nice.
yeah, no problem. I got everyone's tent set up.
What's up,
Everyone's
brother?
fishing pole is set up.
Aww.
What's up, cousin?
Have the jukebox all set up. Generators already going.
Dude, that's my
the
yeah,
hell?
exactly.
He's got to show up.
Was it like
very
in
outdoorsy guy.
I'm sorry, in Alan Wake, where it's like that fucking metal band that that keeps all the zombies away. That's it.
Oh. Oh shit! I haven't thought about that in a while.
I know. I need to
Funny.
replay that. Sorry, I interrupted. I'm sorry.
Let's see. What else? I'm a friend like of a mechanic because I do his insurance. He's like super cool dude, and he knows everything about cars. It's crazy. Like his special niche is kind of like customizing Tacomas, but he knows just about anything that goes into like making a car, a truck, and like a motorcycle, like everything. He's also like in proximity with like a lot of other like mechanics who specialize in things. So I feel like he has like his ear to the ground when it comes to things like that. He's like a really cool like Filipino dude, and yeah, he'd be a cool member of the
Translator
team.
for our trip to Philippines.
Yeah, perfect. Okay.
And my third member, feel like I also need someone with like some sort of military experience. I have a ton of friends like that, but probably my military friend from college, like he's very honest about his experience, like being an Afghan and stuff like that, and he doesn't like really sugarcoat it. But you know, I met some of his friends that was part of his unit, and like he seemed like the most genuine guy
There you
on
go.
that team. So he'd be a cool addition.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Sounds like
Right. Next
sounds
question.
like a good team. Good strike force.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very utility based team.
Definitely.
Where I can be in the most comfort. Where like like we have everything set up already.
Yes.
What's your go-to like jam song, like your shower song that you always like go to? You're like super excited, no matter how much times you like listen to it. You're always like super hyped. I have like two, I think, or three maybe. I have a lot.
That's a tough one for me. I'll go last.
Chelsea Smile by Bring Me the Horizon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh.
Solid. Is that usually what you like have on your speakers when you're about to go to the shower?
Yep. Yeah. Bring Me the Horizon is always on the playlist. Shower, gym, chilling in the car. Yeah. Always. Hypes me up.
Yeah, I've spoken about this a little bit like on stream. I think Alyssa's heard that, but like I feel like music is like calories to me. I freaking need it. I need
Yeah.
something to like give me energy throughout the day that's not like caffeine or food.
Have
need, like,
to.
I need that mood set already, right?
Oh yeah, dude, all the time. Even if I'm like cleaning in the house and stuff like that, especially if nobody's here, I've got music going on. It's loud.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna lose my hearing by the time I'm like 35.
I know. Oh, I know I will, because my dumb ass, when I was growing up, I would go to shows and everybody would be like, make sure you wear earplugs. And I'm like, that's dumb. And I'd be standing right next to the amp. And I'd be like walking away and then coming back. And I'm like, oh boy, like, I'm
Yeah.
definitely, my shit would
Do you
be
get that?
ringing.
Do you get that like pinged?
Yes, dude.
That's you. Yeah, that's you losing your part of your hearing right there.
Yep.
Yeah,
You're
it
done.
would be after every show. My ears would ring for like all
Yeah.
night, and I'm like, dude, I did that so many times. I can't hear shit now.
Same
Yeah.
for me, except I was pretty good about my position in concerts. It's mostly just my at home here. Like I blast this
Oh.
shit. I was like, fuck, I paid a lot of money for these headphones. I'm fucking blasting this shit to high heaven.
Oh God!
Like
I'm gonna need
it's
hearing
so
aids.
like it's so loud that like sometimes when I'm just doing like folding clothes or whatever and I have to step away and I put my headphones down, like it's like a speaker.
Yeah.
I can hear
I
like my
It's
music from
bad.
my headphones.
sometimes I feel that too. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, poor Hattie. She was in the back seat, and me and Mara were up front driving to Texas, and I had that shit blaring, to keep myself awake and stuff, driving at night. And like, she never really said it was loud or turn it down or anything, but she was back there. And now I think about it, I was like, oh, poor Hat. She was just listening to death metal the whole way there.
So you
I thought you were
gotta
gonna say like poor Hattie, like she was in my stomach while I was at those concerts, and
Oh
I
God,
fear she
no,
lost some hearing in the
no.
womb.
Amara was in my belly for lower class brats. I do know that, but I stayed towards the back.
Oh, okay.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
I
can
barely
sense the
remember
hearing.
that name. I don't think I know it, but I know it. I think I've heard it.
Yeah, it's just a punk band.
I feel like
For me,
yeah, go for it.
oh, sorry, go ahead.
No,
Oh, okay, me,
Legion
okay.
first, because I need to think about it more. It's okay.
Okay.
Vampires by the Midnight. It's a really cool like retros 80s like song, new retro wave song.
Okay.
Ever since I discovered, I think I like saw it from like a streamer who had it in like their starting soon screen, but they
Oh.
were playing it. I was like, that the saxophone in that song is like, oh, it's so good, man. It's like so like it's like the perfect like we're driving down the highway music. It's just very atmospheric and moody. I play it like all the time on my stream. It like always comes up because like YouTube like knows I like listening to that song a lot. Let's see. Let's. Oh, jeez, I can't remember. I just blanked out a name. By M83. Shoot, trying to remember. Why am I blanking on this? M83. Right, let me look this up real quick. And then my third song is from the Doom 2016 soundtrack. It's called Rust, Dust, and Metal.
Okay.
Also Hellwalker 2. No words to it. It's just like it's like basically like hard metal, just instruments the whole time. I feel like after I listen to that song, like I can work out, I can do shit through my day. Like if I'm mad at something, it all gets like my aggression gets let out there. It's like a really good song. It brings me back to when I was killing demons in that game. Right, let me search it up real quick because now it's gonna.
You know what
bother
Hattie
me.
always listens to? Like, she'll take songs that I'll play in the car, and she makes a playlist for when she takes a shower. But every time she starts the water, I start hearing Lovin' on Me by Jack Harlow. I don't like no whips and shakes. She loves that song. Dude, I could hear her in there singing it. She's so silly.
It's M83 Midnight City. So I have two of my favorite songs of all time have Midnight in them.
Nice.
But I feel like I've edited a couple like montages like from other people in college to that song. It's like such like a good like uplifting vibey song. Cause I remember for this one project I had to like do like a sort of music video thing. With like some of my favorite songs and just like edit it over stuff. And then I remember one of my friends from like Norway, they were doing like a marathon in Hawaii, and I was like cheering them on. I think it was like a color run. I think that's what it was called, like where you throw paint and stuff like that as you're doing the marathon. It's supposed to be like a fun like community thing. Anyway, like I edited like a music video over that, and it was like perfect.
Damn.
It was like a perfect like her running, doing stuff, like her like being excited, like on the beach, like ready to start the run. Yeah, that's one of my favorite songs too.
Okay.
Well.
By you, Aqua.
Okay. It's my turn. I guess one song that really resonates with me. It's kind of a more recent one. New Body Roomba. It's on White Noise. If you ever seen, has anybody watched the one? It's Adam Driver. Has anybody watched White Noise with Adam Driver? I recommend it. There's a song at the end of it that really fucking gets me. New Body Roomba. It's one of my favorites, and and if I'm and just as like a music creator, Juliana Barwick is one of my favorites. I don't know what her like. It's very. I don't know how to explain it, but it's very like chorus or like vocalist based, Juliana Barwick is just, I don't know. She creates tracks that I don't know that are just like they're very I don't know. They're it's it's very vocal. It's very it's I don't know. It just reminds me. It reminds me of angels singing. I don't know what it is, but
That's cool.
yeah, no, Juliana Barwick. I should link it honestly, but also for
Okay.
whatever reason, yeah, like I say, White Noise. If you've never seen it, I love it. But if the very last song, it's I should try to think of who. Oh yeah, New Body Roomba by LCD Sound Systems, which actually I really like their music even before this. But LCD Sound Systems, they have a song New Body Roomba at the end of White Noise. It's amazing. You should watch White Noise with Adam Driver. It's great. I
Okay.
kind of hated the
Alright,
movie when
recommendation.
I was watching it, and it's actually great. I love it. I don't know. It takes like it needs a moment to like get into your brain, and then you'll love
Simmer,
it. I
yeah.
promise.
Okay.
Cool. All right, we're getting to that
Yeah,
close to
140 baby.
wrapping
Let's
part.
go.
So we're gonna not quick fire, but
Hope these
try
aren't
to get
the
through
most important
questions a
questions.
little quicker.
Yep.
Well, actually, it's funny. There's the heavy loaded questions coming up right
Okay,
now.
I tried to warn you. Go ahead.
What's one thing about your parents that sorry, what's one thing that your parents have a hard time understanding about you?
Oh well, yeah. Alyssa's probably. Go ahead, Alyssa.
Oh, what they have a hard time understanding about me?
Hmm.
Oh God. Just that I'm not like them. You know that I care about other people and that I'm setting out to be a good person.
Wait,
Like,
jump off real quick. Sorry.
no, you're good. I don't want to. I don't want to sit around hating other people and treating my kids like crap. So I think that's something they don't understand. That I want to break the cycle and have a good life and give my kids a good life and not make them feel like they owe me. You know?
Right. No.
Yeah.
That's good. I've like the opposite problem. I don't really know what I would criticize my parents about.
Mhm.
Like if they had to know something about me, or like what was the question? What's the worst thing they know about me?
Yeah. What's something that you wish they knew about you? Or
Yeah,
something?
yeah, yeah. I guess I. This is great. This is great. I'm trying to think. Um, I guess they don't. I'm trying to think what they don't know about me. They could. I wish they knew how much I loved video games. No, I don't know. Like they hate when I'm always on those video games.
It's because of that damn cell phone.
It's those cell phones and the avocado toast. They don't understand me. No, I that's a good question. To be fair, I think I just I think I'd make clear. I don't know that I really like video games. No, I'm just kidding. Wait. Well, Legion, go ahead. Go ahead. I'll think
Go
about
ahead,
it.
Legion.
So it's just me and my mom. So it'd just be a parent. Hard time understanding. That'll be fine. Like that, I can take care of myself. I know the world is big and bad, and there's a lot of scary things, and it feels like more people are getting hurt, like around the world more often, and like the news feels like it perpetuates that even more. But I'll be okay.
Mm-hmm.
Wherever I go or wherever I decide to live in the end, like I'll be okay.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Yeah. That's a good well, it that's a good idea. I like the same way where it's like, oh yeah, like my parents I definitely lived like overseas at one point for you know what I mean? And I think that was kind of difficult for my parents. So,
Mm.
you know what I mean? I don't know. I in the same vein, it's like, you know, like I think I wish they, if they don't already understand, you know what I mean,
Mm-hmm.
that I think I'm gonna be fine. Like I just
Mm-hmm.
kind of just hope they know that like uh that's where I'm at. You know what I mean? Like I think I'll be
Yeah.
fine too. I guess I don't know. They're honest. Here's my thing. My parents are perfect. So there you go.
Aw.
I don't know much else to say, but like,
That's a good answer,
yeah,
I'd say.
right, yeah. I
They know
can't think
you.
of one criticism for my parents. Not to. I'm
Okay.
not trying to like puff them up or anything. I just can't think of a huge criticism for them. But I think kind of similar to like Legion said. Like I think if they were to know anything, I would hope they know that I'll be fine.
Okay.
Nice.
Very
All
deep.
right.
Thank you.
Mm.
What's a skill you'd like to learn or love to learn?
Alyssa, go ahead.
For
I'm
me,
also gonna go ahead. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna go ahead and take a bathroom break too, real quick.
Um, maybe shooting. I've never fired a gun before.
oh yeah, shoot. See,
Yeah.
if we just kept you in Vegas for a week, we would have done gun range.
Yeah, maybe like I've never like I've always been afraid, but I would like to know how to operate a weapon. You know what I
Mm.
mean? Just in case. So, I would be down. I would be down to do it. Yeah.
I would love to see you like fire off like something with a big caliber though, like a 12 gauge, and just see you fly back a little
I
bit.
know. I'm scared of that. I'm afraid of like dislocating my shoulder or
Maybe it
like socking
happens.
myself in the eye. Yeah. So definitely a pistol or something like that. I would like to learn how to do it. Like just and I just want to be a crack shot. Like I want to be like I've never done this before, and then get like a perfect shot. Be like, oh, beginner's luck. Yeah. So that.
That's- what's it called? My uncle took us to a firing range like when I was little, like during Father's Day. And it was like the most fun I've had. Just
That's so
shooting
cool.
guns.
Yeah, dude.
I don't ever want to like own one,
No.
anything like that. But I love shooting them, and I got a couple like of target hits, and that felt really good. But
Yeah.
it's funny. I was so afraid of the kick because this is like when I was like 13 or something, so I was a wee bit smaller than I am now. But I
Yeah.
was so afraid of the kickback that I tensed my whole body
Oh no.
every time I shot, which
Mhm.
helped when I got to like the shotguns, cause like I did
Right.
feel like boom every
Yeah.
time. But yeah, that was super fun.
Oh, that's
Uh,
cool.
for me, instrument. Specifically, if I could, like violin. It's a very like
Oh yeah.
expensive like instrument to learn,
Yeah.
just because of the maintenance and all that, and even like the lessons, right? Because not many
Yeah.
people know how to play the violin, but I love the violin. I'd love to like learn how to play it. It's just it feels like such a like a lonely instrument.
Right.
There's something about it that like I'm like, oh, if
Yeah.
this was like a Batman film, this would be playing the whole time.
For real.
Just violins. So yeah, I would
Okay.
like to learn an instrument, specifically violin.
Ooh,
Okay.
perfect.
Aqua.
Theremin or flute? I think that's about it. Theremin.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Like I don't know, and theremin is cool as hell. Just first of all, shout out to
Mhm.
Fantastic Plastics. I love them. And of course, flute with like Jethro Tull and Ian Anderson.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think if there was two things I'd like to play, it would be those two things.
Cool.
Cool. All right,
Yeah,
we're gonna
rapid fire.
rapid fire these
Go
next
ahead.
questions. Living in the mountains or by the sea? I'm by the sea, obviously, because I love the
Oh.
ocean. Although I love the seclusion of mountains. If there was no hurricanes, granted, not much storming, I'd love to just live by the ocean, just wake up, have that view going on, and take a
Yeah.
dip if I want to.
By the sea for sure.
For me, like by the lake, honestly, like a big lake, like Lake Michigan. I guess I'm
Yeah.
taking from my Chicago heritage, but like I don't know, any big lake with like decent temperature or
Yeah.
you know what I mean, like climate or
Yeah.
weather, perfect.
Okay.
That'd be sick. What do you want your funeral to be like?
Ooh.
I've like actually talked to my family about this.
Okay.
Weirdly enough. Yeah, no funeral, no like forming into a church to hold a ceremony. Just hold a party. Make sure
Yeah.
like all my favorite foods are there. Make sure the alcohols be flowing. Make sure everyone's just having fun. I don't want any sad eyes. I want everyone to just celebrate each other as a family.
Yeah, same outside party, and then I want Chowder's ashes with me. My brother already knows that when I go, Chowder's ashes will be with me, and he'll get a vial of his as well. And when he dies, he said he wants Chowder's ashes, and then he wants me to have his dog Rocky's ashes with me as well. I don't know why, but he does. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, good question. I think, yeah, kind of the same thing. Drinks for everyone, open bar, and open buffet, man, and get just some of my favorite foods. I don't know what else to say. Like, you know, go to the after party and please, like, tip your bartenders or wait, yeah, was it yeah, tip everyone good. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Cool. All right. What kind of tattoo do you want to get? And what's the first thing that comes to your mind when you think about tattoos?
I have everybody's names. I have Amara, Hattie, and I have a moon for my niece Arya on my foot. I want to get my nephew, so I want to get a celestial sun somewhere else on my body.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Legion.
For me, if I'm not going like the one I'm planning, which is like an anime one, I'd like a piece like with flowers all over it. Like some of my favorite flowers, like a black dahlia, or like a lily, or like what's it called, bird of paradise, things like that.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, it's that like a flower sleeve. I guess for me it would be like a half sleeve would be super sick.
Okay.
I love the idea with it, and also the colors.
Yeah.
I'm not such a big fan of black and white tattoos, so I like to have like a lot of color going on with that.
I would love for the three of us to get a matching tattoo. I think we should.
I mean, I'm the one that doesn't have a tattoo, so this takes me
I
a
know.
lot of thought. I mean, this is a good question. I don't know exactly what I would get. I'm sure there's a lot of things that would be good. Like some of those tattoos that are kind of like colored, like sakura flowers. I really like. I don't know why that appeals to me. Or like a lot of like different, what do you call it? Like there's a lot of like Asian inspired like kind of tattoos that are like red and black. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like
yeah.
they have these cool, I don't know, like silhouettes of things. This is a really good question. I don't really have a solid answer, but like there's a lot of cool like almost landscapes or like kind of like things that
Okay.
yeah, it's hard to
Chicago skyline.
yeah, the Chicago skyline, something similar to that. I that's a good it's a good idea. Something like that.
Okay.
All right. What are your phobias?
Oh.
I'll go first. Open water.
Yeah, for sure.
That's not
That
me.
Yeah,
heights.
I love the ocean, respect it so much. Try to preserve it as much as possible. But if I was like in the middle of the ocean, man, can't see like the anything beneath me. Oh, I'd freak the fuck out,
that.
man.
Yeah, that for sure. And heights, and I don't like when people crawl.
Oh man, so yeah, the Ring and the Grudge and Exorcist,
Yeah.
honestly,
I mean,
Yeah.
big trigger points for you.
if I'm to be again kind of super basic, like honestly, like arachnophobia, you know what I mean? Like I'm not the worst with it, but like if it gets big enough,
Not
I'm
like
not quite Maddie tier. I can fight the BG3 boss.
We beat a boss in Baldur's Gate. That was a spider
One shot.
with me and Aqua because the Maddie did not want to play that that boss.
So we just control his
without him.
character.
Nice.
Yeah, so I mean, I would say arachnophobia, I guess. It's not like my number one. Like, I guess claustrophobia could be a thing too, but I won't go
Yeah,
too
that
deep into it. I don't have that many phobias, so there you go.
Okay. All right.
Cool. All right. You get 3 wishes. It's a treat yourself day though. No money wishes. I think I have mine. I think.
Definitely perfect body. That means like teeth, everything, right? I got a few more inches on me, and teeth and everything else that I want fixed. And then you said no money?
Yeah, no money wishes.
Okay.
It'll be like $1 billion.
Well, I guess
It's treat yourself day.
the ability to travel anywhere I wanted to without anything to worry about, and to know that my kids will have a good life even after I'm gone. To know that they're going to be good.
Wow,
Yeah.
I would never thought that one. Well, for me, it'd be like unlimited, unlimited airfare, unlimited buffets, and unlimited alcohol wherever I go.
Cool.
That'd be sick. I would love to like hang out with all my heroes for like the day or a day. That'd be super sick. Anyone from like YouTubers I like. I'd like to hang out with Kendrick for the day, or like maybe like some of my like favorite MMA fighters, just to see like a day in a life. I think that'd be like just cool to like shadow them and see what they do. Yeah, obviously like teleport. I'd like to just like go to places, like different places all the time, and just check them out. And then probably either like be able to like play any instrument or speak any lanage.
Ooh, I mean, God, that's so
that stuff.
tempting.
His answers are always better.
It's always so better.
Yeah.
It's because I wrote them. I had time to think.
I know. Damn it.
All right, this could be kind of long since we're rounding up. But favorite memory of the past year. I got mine loaded.
Fucking Ireland. Oh my god.
Good one.
Oh,
Yeah, Ireland.
In that case, Las Vegas.
Yeah, that was fun too.
Yeah.
For sure. Ireland changed my life. It was the first time I left the country like that, and around people that were just amazing, great food, and just and we did some exercises there to let go of grief and heartache and things that are setting us back, and it was really just a transformative trip for me. Yeah.
Hell yeah. I mean, at the same time, like, I could say the same for Vegas. I mean, maybe not quite. I mean, my Ireland trip was also amazingly transformative, but Vegas was so cool. I don't know.
Vegas was cool.
Like, what was it? There was a couple things we did that kind of changed. I mean, when we were watching the Twitch, that live Twitch thing, that was so cool.
Oh yeah.
Like, like this on stage and stuff. I don't know. Like, in the last year, like, I'm just so happy I saw that. That's all I can say.
Love you guys, but my favorite thing about Vegas was meeting the El Vegas crew.
Oh, yeah, for sure. No, for sure. You met us before. It's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like conservation is part of my ideals now. I try to be very better to animals by the actions I take. Shoot, they got me fucking thinking of tofu recipes and me trying to like not eat meat for most of my meals.
Oh yeah.
They came at I discovered them at a great time when I was like really feeling depressed and like really feeling like alone, and it felt like a good like safe space to stay in, and like their community's great, man. Their Discord's like probably the least toxic I've ever been on. They just talk about like stuff they did, like, oh, I picked up trash at the park today. I'm like, oh my god, that's amazing. Like you did a cool thing. So getting to like actually meet them and tell them how much what they do means a lot to me, and yeah, that was my favorite thing.
They're all really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we love people who think of the earth.
We stand.
We stand the earth.
The earth, for sure.
Well, that's all 21 questions.
That
that
was. Wow, we barely made it, did we? That's so great. Should I just I'll wrap it up real quick. I'll go ahead and
hit that outro.
Yeah, hey everybody, thank you so much for listening to Forget We Said That. Once again, my name is Relytan.
I'm Alyssa Riot.
And I'm Legion Lion at Legion Lion on Twitch. Catch me just late nights. Come over to my channel. I'll link it in the description. You'll find me playing Baldur's Gate and Darkest Dungeon for like the millionth time for the 600th hour I put into both games.
Play
But,
something
yeah.
else.
And if you're lucky, you'll catch me or Alyssa streaming too, but don't count on it.
Soon. I downloaded a new Mystery Case Files. I'll be there.
We might be playing
Ew,
Darker
yeah,
Darker or something. I don't. Who knows?
That's true. That's true.
That too. Or Sons. Whatever.
Yeah.
Check
But
out
yeah.
our Twitch channels. Give us a follow. Throw on notifications because we do not have a schedule.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, thank you guys so much for listening.
Thank you.
Bye.
Goodbye.